Example 3. Find the zeros of the polynomial x squared minus 3 and verify the relationship between the zeros and the coefficients. Step 1. Write the polynomial and identify coefficients. We have p of x equals x squared minus 3. Here a equals 1, b equals 0 because there is no x term at all, and c equals negative 3. Step 2. Use the algebraic identity for the difference of two squares, which states that a squared minus b squared equals a minus b times a plus b. We rewrite x squared minus 3 as x squared minus the square of root 3, since the square of root 3 equals 3. Applying the identity x squared minus root 3 squared equals x minus root 3 times x plus root 3. Step 3. Find the zeros. Setting each factor equal to 0 gives either x minus root 3 equals 0, so x equals root 3, or x plus root 3 equals 0, so x equals negative root 3. Therefore alpha equals root 3 and beta equals negative root 3. Step 4. Visualize on the graph. The parabola y equals x squared minus 3 opens upward with its vertex at the point 0, negative 3. It crosses the x-axis at positive root 3 and negative root 3, which is approximately 1.73 and negative 1.73 on the number line. Step 5. Verify. For the sum, alpha plus beta equals root 3 plus negative root 3 equals 0, and negative b over a equals 0 over 1 equals 0. Sum is verified. For the product, alpha times beta equals root 3 times negative root 3 equals negative 3, and c over a equals negative 3 over 1 equals negative 3. Product is also verified. Both relationships hold as expected for this polynomial. Example 4. Find a quadratic polynomial whose zeros have a sum of negative 3 and a product of 2. This is the reverse problem. In examples 2 and 3 we started with a polynomial and found its zeros. Here we start with the zeros and build the polynomial. The normal approach goes from polynomial to zeros. In this example we go from zeros back to polynomial. Step 1. Recall the standard formula. If the sum of zeros is s and the product of zeros is p, then the quadratic polynomial is p of x equals x squared minus sx plus p. This formula comes from the factored form x minus alpha times x minus beta, which expands to x squared minus alpha plus beta times x plus alpha times beta. Substituting s for the sum and p for the product gives the formula immediately. Step 2. Substitute the given values. We are told sum equals negative 3 and product equals 2. Substituting p of x equals x squared minus negative 3 times x plus 2, which simplifies to x squared plus 3x plus 2. Step 3. Verify by finding the zeros back from the polynomial. We factor x squared plus 3x plus 2 as x plus 1 times x plus 2. Setting each factor to 0 gives alpha equals negative 1 and beta equals negative 2. Check the sum, negative 1 plus negative 2 equals negative 3. That matches the given sum. Check the product. Negative 1 times negative 2 equals 2. That matches the given product. Verified. Step 4. See the graph. The parabola y equals x squared plus 3x plus 2 opens upward and crosses the x-axis at negative 1 and negative 2. Important note: any polynomial of the form k times x squared plus 3x plus 2, 4. Any non-zero constant k also has the same sum and product of zeros. So infinitely many polynomials satisfy the given conditions. Example 5. Verify that 3, -1, and -1/3 are zeros of p of x equals 3x cubed minus 5x squared minus 11x minus 3, and also verify the three coefficient relationships for a cubic polynomial. Step 1. Identify the coefficients. We have a equals 3, b equals -5, c equals -11, and d equals -3. Step 2. Verify each zero by substituting into the polynomial. To verify alpha equals 3, p of 3 equals 3 times 3 cubed, minus 5 times 3 squared, minus 11 times 3, minus 3. That is 3 times 27. Minus 5 times 9, minus 33, minus 3. Equals 81 minus 45. Minus 33 minus 3. Equals 0. Alpha equals 3 is confirmed as a 0. To verify beta equals -1, p of -1 equals 3 times -1. Minus 5 times 1, plus 11, minus 3. Equals -3 minus 5 plus 11 minus 3. Equals 0. Beta equals -1 is confirmed. To verify gamma equals -1/3, after careful substitution and simplification. Working through the fractions step by step, p of -1/3 also evaluates to 0. Gamma is confirmed as the third zero. All three values are genuine zeros of the polynomial. Step 3. See all three zeros marked on the graph of the cubic. The S-shaped cubic curve crosses the x-axis at precisely x equals -1/3, x equals -1, and x equals 3, matching our three verified zeros. Step 4. Verify the three coefficient relationships. Relation 1, the sum, alpha plus beta plus gamma equals 3 plus -1 plus -1/3 equals 5/3, and b over a equals 5/3. Sum verified. Relation 2, sum of pair products, alpha beta plus beta gamma plus gamma alpha equals -11/3, and c over a equals -11/3. Verified. Relation 3, full product, alpha times beta times gamma equals 3 times -1 times -1/3 equals 1, and d over a equals 3/3. Equals 1. Product verified. All three relations hold.